Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm a little late with this, let's be honest. I mean, I wrote out my budget in my bullet journal when I'm trying to figure stuff out. That's kind of where I jot everything down. And this is, now I'm finally putting it to paper. Also, don't judge these sleeves. I'm wearing my robe, okay? So one thing that I'm doing a little differently with this Paycheck's budget than I've done in the past is I'm really sticking to what my monthly budget is. So let me see. 1 second. So my monthly budget, you see I have things like groceries for $400, eating out for $200, and typically I split the $200 to $200 for groceries between my two paychecks. Well, for my first half of the month, I spent more than the $200. So what I'm trying to do, so yeah, here's my first budget for the month. And then what I actually spent in groceries was, you know, I only have $161.90 left. Usually I should have $200 left. So what I'm gonna do with this next budget is only put the $161.90 as my grocery budget for the month. Now I may go over, and I'm just kind of testing this out, but I feel like it's silly for me to put $200 for my second paycheck when I've already spent over that $200 limit in my first. I hope that that makes sense. So basically, what I'm gonna do is fill in some numbers here, and I have to reference my old budget to get my dental and health insurance. Okay, so for student loans, I've paid a lot already, but I budget out no matter what the $309.44. That is my minimum payment. Now I don't actually owe a payment until January, but that's what my minimum was for a very long time, so I've just kind of stuck with that. My Apple Music is $9.99. Dental is $9.24. And then health insurance is $198.69. And that is each paycheck. That's because it's for my son and I. Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks. It's actually lowered than what it used to be. So then if we look at groceries, now, like I said, I've already spent over my $200 for the first half of the month. So for this half of the month, I'm only budgeting $161.80. For eating out, I'm budgeting $159.18. For my son Amari, I'm budgeting $75.99. And y'all, I am over on this category for my son. That's because since we're going to Florida, I wanted to purchase a new carrier because he's getting heavier, you know, and the carrier we had was for when he was a baby. So I went ahead and invested in one that's for like toddler size, and you can actually hold up to like 60 pounds. He is nowhere near 60, but I thought it was a good investment, especially because we're flying in super early. So I feel like going through the airport is always easier carrying your child than having them in the stroller, because then you have to take them out. You have to put the stroller on the, you know, thing to go through the metal detector. It just turns into like a big thing. So I wanted to invest in that. And then his favorite show is PJ Masks. I mean, he doesn't, you know, watch TV all the time or anything, but it was like the moment he saw that show, he lit up. And so there's tickets to PJ Masks Live in Chicago. So we bought tickets to that. So yeah, nonetheless, I could have put it in the events or whatever, but no, I put it in his category and it's just gonna be over. For gas, I have $48.45. Household, $10.57. And then for myself, I mean, truthfully, I think I have $0. Yeah, I'm like negative So 0, and I already know I spend money in that category too. So we're just gonna have to deal. And then for chime sinking funds, it's $92.50. Cash sinking funds, can you see? Oh no, I'm off. Okay. For cash sinking funds, it's $2.95, and then I decided to budget in extra for St. Patrick's Day, so $3.45, and I don't fill in my HSA or Roth. For vacation, I'm putting money aside. I'm putting $1,600 aside. I by no means think we're gonna spend $1,600, but I wanna have the money there. I wanna have leftover. I also want this vacation to be something that we haven't experienced before in terms of vacationing and not worrying, not trying to pay attention to every single dime we're spending. I'm gonna keep track of everything by all means, but I'm also not going to not get something. Does that make sense? Like, I don't go on vacations a lot. This is the first vacation, real vacation. Oh my God, I don't know, in like 3 years. Like, we went to California last year, but that was to visit his sister and to babysit. Like, so yeah, nonetheless, we just want to have a good time. For rent, so I budget half of my rent in this last paycheck, and then with my paycheck for the next month is where I get the other half. So it's technically a quarter, but this is half of my half. Does that make sense? I hope so. So that's $387.50. And then left over should be, I don't think it will be because I'm already over in some categories, but I would like to be able to put $515 on top of everything else I paid in student loans. I want to try to put another $500. And now I'm torn because I did originally write that, but then I thought maybe I should save this money because since I'm going on vacation, I'm taking APTO, which is paid time off, but I am used to getting overtime in my paychecks, and I won't get overtime for that paycheck. So I feel like I should allot some of this money. So this may not happen. This may happen a little differently. I don't know yet. But this is the gist. Let's see, let's zoom me back out. Okay. So this is the gist of what my budget looks like for this half of the month. I'm trying to pull out. I used up a good portion of these here stickers. These are planner cake stickers, by the way. I kind of want to just like decorate a little bit, you know? Like, I could put this at the bottom. I'm over here trying to do this. I don't even have anything to cut. Hold on. Just to give it some life. I don't know. What I do know is I am ready for vacation. Oh my God, I'm so ready. My coworker has been in Miami. No, I'm lying. She was in Florida. She wasn't in Miami. She was in Naples, which I've heard is like, you know, not the funnest, but it's more fun than what I'm having here in Chicago. Yeah, this is cute. Okay, just spicing it up a little bit. Well, I think that that's it in terms of this budget. Oh, you didn't even see the bottom. I'm sorry. There it is. I just added some washi. Well, yeah, this is it. The one thing that I did not do right now was total these up. That's just because my other phone is in the other room. But as you've heard before in the past videos, this is from the Budget Mom's Budget by Paycheck Workbook. What you would do here is you add up your bills, put your bill total. You subtract your income amount from your bill total, and that gives you your leftover. You transfer that right over here, do the same thing, and so on and so forth. And at the end, your income minus everything that you've put here should equal 0. So thank you so much for watching. My next video that I'm about to record is going to be my cash envelope stuffing. So thanks so much for watching. Yeah, you'll see that soon. All right, bye.